Dame, as you think about facing the Nuggets, I was just curious, is that series win in Denver that sent you guys to the Western Conference Finals a couple years ago, is that a psychological edge for you guys, do you think, knowing that you can go in there in a big game and beat them? You beat them there earlier in the series too.
I mean, I think there's something to be said about it. Um, I think they're a different team now. And at that time, I think we were also a different team. A lot of different players. Our makeup was different, but I think our ability to do that is just as strong, if not stronger, with the team that we have now. And I think what we do have mentally is like just that knowing that we're capable of going in and doing that. Going in and winning a game on the road, or winning multiple games on the road, and also winning a big one on the road if we have to. We know that we're capable. Our team is still led by me and CJ. And we comfortable knowing that we've experienced it and we've done it before. But we're not coming into this series looking at it like, well, we did it 2 years ago, so it can be done now. They're different. Jokic is an even better player now, which is, he was great then, and he's a better player now. I feel like they're a deeper team now. So, we got our hands full, but, it's a good matchup for us and one that we feel like we're more than capable of winning. So we just got to rest up and get ready for it.
Before I go to the next question, just a heads up, CJ McCollum will be available in the locker room Zoom shortly. Next question is coming from Jason Quick with The Athletic.
Dame, what differentiates this from the 7 others you've been associated with?
What is the difference?
Differentiates
from the first 7?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think this season has just been different. We've in the middle of the season losing Nurk and losing CJ to so many injuries, myself getting banged up, us having such a rough stretch towards the end of the season. And then, finding our way out of it and playing, our best basketball of the season at the right time. I think to me, that's what feels the most different is the fact that we experienced a really low moment or really low moments as a group. And we received a lot of criticism. We were hard on ourselves internally as well. And we came out of it playing our best basketball of the season at the right time, like I said. And I'm not sure, I don't remember a time of us, being in this type of groove in this fashion going into the postseason and all of those other seasons.
Aaron Fentress, the Oregonian.
I mean, given all you guys have been through this season, Coach Stoss talked about how this might be one of the more major accomplishments you guys have had since he's been here, which coincides with your arrival. What do you think about where you guys are right now, given all you guys have gone through?
I mean, in the locker room, as we broke our huddle, I said, this is what we do. I'm a big wrestling fan, and everybody don't get to participate in the Royal Rumble, but we've been in the Royal Rumble 8 years straight. We haven't been the last man standing yet, but, we in there every time. We one of the teams in there. Sometimes we've been the first team thrown over the rope. We've been, almost one of the last few thrown over the rope, and we just continue to be there. A lot of teams haven't been there in a long time. A lot of teams are in and out. Some teams have been there just like we have, just hasn't been the last man standing either. So I think it is something to be said about our effort year after year after year, regardless of what the circumstances are, regardless of what the adversity we run into at whatever point of the season. We find a way. It's what we do. We find a way to give ourselves a chance at the postseason. And 8 years straight is proof of that. And, I know not a lot of people view us as a contender. I know a lot of y'all, don't view us as a serious contender and, have things to say. And it's fine. But what we do is give ourselves a chance every postseason, and we go into it believing that we can be a team that make a run. And if we don't believe that, we don't have a chance. So this team, we coming into this postseason, like, not to just say this is our 8th straight. We coming in to try to make something happen. If it don't, it don't. but we coming in here to get something done, and that's what our plan is.
Thanks.
Orlando Sanchez, KGW.
Dame, how proud are you of this team to be able to get to this point, to get 42 wins on the season, to win 10 out of 12, and put your guys in this position to make a run?
I mean, I'm really proud. I think we should all be proud anytime, you can be one of the teams to give yourself a chance to compete in the postseason, like I said, because so many people wish they could be one time, let alone, constantly having a chance at it. Like I mentioned earlier, I feel like this year we've experienced just so many bumps in the road. And we still found ourselves here, we found a way. And I think that's the thing to be most proud of is, just the fact that we never shied away from it. We never made an excuse. And we never went our separate ways. In a season where we got probably our most adversity since I've been here. We stayed true to what we've always been, and that's together. And, we show up and do our work, and we just have trust and faith that, we're going to get to where we should be. And we did it again. So I'm really proud of what we've accomplished so far this season.
Coming back to Dwight James.
Dame, there's an old saying that whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I'm wondering if you feel that thing kind of applies to you guys this year, going through those tough times.
Yeah, I think so. I think anybody who's been in, through tough things, not just in basketball games, in life, I think anybody who's come out of tough situations or survived those tough situations, they know that to be true. And not only from my experience in sports, but my experience in my life. I know that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And it's because of that experience and the confidence that you get from, being low and being down on yourself and not feeling good about things, and then getting to a point where it's okay again. I think when you experience that, it builds you up. It makes you stronger. It makes you more confident. It makes you more comfortable. It makes you more prepared for whatever is thrown in your direction. And I think that's been us this season.
James Hill, BNC Sports.
Dame, congratulations on all of your success. The last time we talked about the Blazers 77, the championship team, you've been able to get this team to the Western Conference Finals. You guys are competing at a high level. And, when the playoffs come around, everybody in Rose City and Rip City, we love watching the Blazers in the playoffs. Can you just talk about, taking this team to the next level and continuing to put the work in? And you guys are doing that again this year.
Yeah, I mean, like I've been saying this whole time, we do the work, we stay together, we have faith in ourselves, and we find ourselves here again. And for me personally, I can't express like my desire and how bad I want to win it. So I want that more than anything, not just to say I won the championship, but I want to do it in this city. I want to have a parade on Broadway and ride past El Gaucho. Like, that's what I think of, like, every time the playoffs are starting. I'm going into it like, is this going to be the year, that we shock the world or that we come up big? 2 years ago, I thought it was going to happen. I was like, we right here in the Western Conference Finals. We right here, and it just wasn't our time. But every time we get here, I'm like, that's what my mind is on. And some people might look at it like, oh, they can't do that, or they don't have a team. And regardless of what's the truth or not the truth, my mind is on the fact that I think we can do it. And if everybody thinks that and everybody believes that, like, that's when it happens. That's when it can be done. And, people who won it in the past, players and coaches that I've spoken to over the last few weeks, they say the same thing. You can lead a team to get it done, but everybody has to believe it. And you got to really push that. And that's kind of like where my head is. Like, I want it for this city. I want it for myself. I want it for the team. Like, we've done everything else. And we should be excited to be back in this playoff or tournament, you know, to have a chance to win it again.
All right, we're gonna wrap there. Thanks, Dame.
All right.